Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Oh, you know, I'm not going to lie. I'm not rested. I am sick of not being rested, actually. You're supposed to work, aren't you, and then rest for the weekend. But I think I've overdone it, people. I think I've, my cup is overfloweth. So I'm good at this. I'm really good at this, actually. And the good thing is that when it's really interesting. So I had an adrenal collapse when I was 26 and I burn out all the time. And I'm really good at it because I know where my edges are. So I know where the edges are. And for me, it's kind of I like to go right up to the edge of, oh, fuck, I'm doing too much. And then I go, oh, you better pull back. And luckily, after years of surfing the burnout wave, shall we call it, I think I'm good at it. And I've got some good strategies to help me to not fuck out. So I look after myself so well compared to the old days when I didn't have those strategies. But the truth is, I have had a very, very, very big year and just been one thing after the bloody other. And then we've had lots of stuff being fitted in. And I'm coming off the back of probably about 6 really big weeks, like just boom, 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 without any sort of spaciousness. Now, that's all my own fault, right? What a dick. And apparently I'm good at planning. But you know what? I'm a human and I fucked it up, if I'm honest. So haven't been very good at the planning. And what's happened is I've looked at it and gone, oh, that's a big week. And then I've forgotten that I don't have a recovery weekend at the end. So I think, like all high performance people, it doesn't matter what your high performance at, whether it's high performance sport, high performance business, high performance humaning, you need to build and rest, right? Rest is so important. And I'm all about that. And normally I sort of have a really hectic week and then go, right, now I can collapse into the weekend. But I've had lots on where I haven't had the collapsibility. Sometimes you've got collapsibility. And I've got a wee bit on my plate. I've got a lot of work stuff, as I always have, but both Mark and my parents are in need of quite a bit of support these days. So I'm in that bit. I'm in that bit where I've got kids I'm looking after and parents I'm looking after. And the fun thing is we've got all 4 of our parents living in the same street as us. I know, it's a little bit weird. But anyway, which means it's a daily thing times probably 4, of just like dealing with things. And 2 of them are not doing so well and 2 of them are great. And like medically, mentally, emotionally, all the things. So there's just a lot of support needed. And so we have had quite a bit of extra load, shall I say. Now, some of you out there go, fuck, I hear ya, right? You're worried about your parents. You're looking after your parents. You're maybe running around doing extra jobs, things they no longer can do, things they can't get to, driving into appointments, checking on things, doing financial stuff, doing admin stuff. I don't know, just stuff, right? And I love helping our parents because they've been such delicious parents to us. And, I'm so grateful for everything they've done for me and Mark and for us collectively. And so it's like, it feels only right to do oh, come on, now it's our turn to lean in. But to be fair, when you've already got a full cup, it's like, fuck, where am I going to fit that? And then you're like, well, come on. So I was an earth angel on the weekend. I thought, right, I'm fucking exhausted and I'm not taking my own advice because I would tell everyone to say, right, quick, lie down, Lisa, take your pants off, fucking do nothing. But no, I didn't. I went into service because I've got 2 beautiful friends dealing with some really heavy medical shit right now. And it's like, when your friends literally like looks like a dead person, like the life force is gone because the treatment they're undergoing is so full on. Like, that's a lot. You sort of can't go, oh, look, sorry about it, but I'm a bit tired. Because a bit tired on the Richter scale of my life is fucked. Bit tired doesn't match, does it? So anyway, keep calm and carry on. So I was hanging out with my beautiful friends and looking after them, and it gave me energy because it filled my love tank. Do you know what I mean? Like, I actually love, one of my favourite things is to be with people when they're at their worstness, and I think it's a real honour. And so I was so filled up, like I was kind of going, oh, I'm kind of tired because I would have liked to have slept in longer, or I would have liked to have had a little nap on the couch. But instead I'm here, but fuck, I'm glad, because I'm glad you're in my life and I'm glad I get to be here. And these things don't last forever. Do you know what I mean? So what I've done, I've upped my chicken broth. I've had extra chicken broth. I have upped my sleep, just going to bed a bit earlier because I know, and I've upped my water because I know, here's what I know about myself. I can be busy, but I can be busy and tired, but not busy, tired, and dehydrated. I can be busy and dehydrated, but not busy, tired, and dehydrated, right? So I need to, and I can be tired and dehydrated, but then I can't be busy. So one of those things has always got to go. So I've got to make sure when push comes to shove. I used to work with a guy years ago, and he was a really, really well-known retailer. And he used to, for the whole of December, sleep in his warehouse. So he ran multiple retail stores, and he would go to bed every night at 9 o'clock, and he would sleep there, and he would just disappear because he said, I've only got so much bandwidth, and the stores and the staff and the stock and the customers at Christmas were so big that he couldn't do family. He couldn't do, so he had meals delivered. He slept in his warehouse. He didn't go home because he said even the fuckery of going home and was just too much. And I was like, is that hard on your family? And he's like, yeah, but it's only 1 month. And the other 11 months, I'm amazing, you know? And it's like, so I kind of like the idea of that. I like the idea of going, when you're under the pump, what are your not negotiables? What are the things that are not negotiable for you? So I know I have to wear lovely things that I feel good in. I need to drink lots of water so I don't get headaches and feel dehydrated. I need to up my supplements, like my electrolytes, and increase my nutrition in a really easy way. So something like my organic chicken broth gives me lots of nutrients just in a cup of hot water. So I don't have to chew, right? It's just easy. Isn't that easy? So that's what I'll be doing this week. I'm off to Auckland in a minute, about to jump on a plane, and I'm filming for the most part of today on the North Shore of Auckland, which for a client, doing a whole lot of stuff that they want for filming for a big client day that they're doing. So I'm going to be filming there, and then I'm beetling back to pick my friend Charlotte up, gorgeous Charlotte, who is flying up, and I'm scooping her up, and we are driving to Thames because I'm running Repotted this week, and I've got a big full fat Repotted, which is lovely. Isn't that lovely? So we've got like 25 women or something, and Charlotte's coming to be my angel. She's coming to just help. Charlotte's been Repotted many times, and she's a fellow retreat slut and a very nice friend. And so she's coming, flying up, and we're going to Womble over. We'll stay in Thames, and we have a lovely little Turkish man that we get a very good kebab from. Lovely of course I don't have the bread because he doesn't do gluten-free pitta, but he does a very good sakenda that I can eat. And so I've got a wee gluten-free kebab, and then an early night. And then Tuesday, driving over to Coromandel. And again, got a fantastic cafe in Thames that we eat at, which is amazing. And it's called the Melbourne Cafe, and they do fucking great food. So we'll have a gorgeous breakfast, pick up some plants and some flowers because I like to decorate, and then whip over to Mana. And then it's a case of setting everything up. So we'll be setting everything up to start Repotted, and everyone arrives at lunchtime, and we have a lovely lunch, and then we are into it, which is gorgeous. So, you know, Repotted's like 3 days of really getting into people's reality, their beliefs, right? What they're planning, what they want, what their desires, what they really want and really need in their lives, and then making a plan. And we have lots of fun, lots of laughs. It's going to be amazing. So that's what we're doing. Session 1's our reality check-in. Session 2 is clarity. What do you want? You know, what's the thing you really fucking want? And a lot of people have never said out loud what they really want, and a lot of people don't know. So my job is to squeeze their toothpaste out and have a look at that. So we give them a wee squeeze and see what happens, and it's really fun. And just brainstorm what everyone wants. And sometimes when you're in a circle full of people talking about what they want, you suddenly go, fuck yeah, what she just said, I want that. And it hasn't even occurred to you before. How good's that? So anyway, that's one of the benefits. Then all these women are going to make all new friends. Like, I'm not tooting my own horn here because it's not me, but the actual process. So the combination of the people, the land, and the process, with a bit of me tossed in, is going to change these women's lives. Like, I'm so fucking excited. I currently have a little spreadsheet made by the glorious Michaela of people whose lives are about to change. Fuck, that's exciting, isn't it? I love that. You know, when transformation is your jam, it's like it doesn't get any better than that. So that's my week. I'm Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in the pots. That's what I'm doing. Late Thursday, I will get home. And then Friday morning, my family are all going to, well, not all of them, but heading off to a concert of, who is it? I don't even know. Tom York. There you go. Tom York, Radiohead singer. Not my jam, not my music. Blech. My husband's really into them. My kids are really into them. I'm not. So they're driving. So I'll literally fly and they'll fly. They're going to whiz up and disappear to Auckland. And then I've got to take my youngest daughter to an exam, scoop my youngest son up from Wellington Airport. So I think I land in Wellington at bloody 9 o'clock Thursday night and I'm back in Wellington Airport the next morning. But anyway, I'm coming home to see my little Maxie dog sleep in my bed. Whew. So that'll be that. And then I've got 2 days to unpack because I have a lot of shit for Repotted. I've been packing all yesterday, books and crystals, and I make lovely mandalas, and I've got notebooks for everyone. So there's lots of packing and shit. So I have to unpack from all that. And then I'm off to, where am I going? I'm going to Perth. Perth. Oh, I get to go on a big aeroplane and have a lie down on a Perth. I love that. Only worth going business class to Perth because it's a long time. So that'll make me happy. Like a bit of business class. So that's my week. My God, it's a lot. It's a busy old week. So I hope you find some moments. And if you're under the pump, please write down 2 things you're going to do, or decide right now while you're listening to this, what are 2 things you could do that would just make your life better? Is it a wee bath? Is it just giving yourself an hour off? Is it going to bed? Is it taking an extra vitamin? What is it? Is it a massage? What could you do to little pop up? Just give your tank that little bit of buoyancy when you're doing so much, man. And if you're doing a lot for other people, I think you're amazing. And I still believe it. You know, if you've got the ability to make someone's life better, you should do that. That's what we're here for. Our energy is designed to give away, but we also need to be really mindful of how much energy is in our tank.